got Charlotte. We're down the same, yeah.
Buenos dias and welcome. 2K Sports presents Cinco de Mayo NBA basketball. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Rick Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Albert reporting. It's the Los Angeles Clippers taking on the Charlotte Hornets. So off the tip at Charlotte. It's stolen by Morris. Back to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, this is one aspect of this game where Kawhi Leonard has come such a long way. The ability to make guys around him better with his passing.
Now, here's Ball. The rebound by Paul George.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Morris right side. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
Well, Marcus Morris, such a solid understanding of how to take advantage of the pick and roll situation.
Poked away. George with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Ball with the bucket. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
Yeah, and I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Hayward can't hit.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Westbrook with it. And here's George for three. Rebound by Williams. Rozier for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. This their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
An interconference matchup. Last season, they went 2-0 against this club.
They get it back. Pass to Leonard. Here's Westbrook from deep. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Pre-shot preparation, right? The ability to catch and shoot is there for Russell Westbrook.
Hayward with the ball. And again, the Hornets missing. You know, Hornets fans, Doris, are excited to see what LaMelo Ball can do for the franchise.
Well, Kevin, there is no doubt this young man is a special talent. You look no farther than his passing ability, the flair, the vision, the fearlessness. Certainly an easy guy to play with. Now the question becomes, can you start to build the talented pieces around him?
Here's Washington. Paul George making his last shot. At this late stage of the season, how hard is it great for teams not to look ahead to the playoffs and the postseason at this point?
Kevin, just about impossible. I mean, if you're already in position, the trap you can't fall into is easing up down the stretch and backpedaling into the postseason. And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA team to split a venue, but that's going to change soon. And beginning to take charge of this game, this could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Here's Highland. Man.
Terrence
Mann. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Here's man. Following the bucket by the Hornets. Highland's shot is good.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Smith on the wing. Back to Oubre. Clock at 6. Great D that time from Batum. Stolen away. Over to the wing. Here's Richards. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Hits it from three-point range.
For 3.
Mann's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a sizable lead as the
5. The Clippers 21.
Welcome back, everyone. We hope everyone is enjoying their Cinco de Mayo as we get back into NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
You know, Doris, there's some pretty cool stories, aren't there, about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. I think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community. See, I don't think you can teach that. Paul George going right into contact. You love that aggressiveness.
Shooting for
Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. Just 5 to shoot. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And it's Rozier missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. Column.
So ass up. Oh, he did some. See what I'm saying? These boys are bad. He did some fluke shit. Fuck. It's crazy, man. On to the next one. So what we got? Washington. I'm home this time. Good.
Buenos dias and welcome. 2K Sports presents Cinco de Mayo NBA Basketball. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team. They controlled everything in both games last year, going 2-0.
And guys, these teams don't see each other too often, but last year they would have liked to see a little bit more of them, the way they were able to take care of their business.
Here's Westbrook. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
You can make the case that Russell Westbrook is the best rebounding point guard in the NBA. His willingness to get offensive boards, oh yes sir, that's part of his game.
Now here's Beal. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. And Morris throws it down.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Shot, Leonard. Let's go.
Connects from three-point range. You know, as the regular season break winds down, you can feel things start to change around the league, can't you?
Yeah, I mean, some teams are getting totally in the zone for the playoffs, while other squads are using this time to plan for next year and try to figure out what went wrong.
2 for 2. Let's go.
One for 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, that's about tremendous vision. And remember, Paul George has the kind of size that allows him to survey the floor beautifully.
There's Beal with the 3. Quick start here for the Clippers in this one. It's a 3-point game. Here's Westbrook. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
I think you've got to admire the court awareness of Russell Westbrook, because if you give him a window on the drive, he's going to take it for sure.
Here's George. Here's Leonard. A second chance effort. And the wide open shot from Morris. Off target with his 3.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Knocked away. And here we go with Morris, running it up the court. On the wing, George. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. Here's Leonard. That shot off. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that is going to change.
Pass to Leonard. A three-pointer off the mark. Wizards trailed by 5. Now here's Kuzma. Will it go? And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX. and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. And they're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
For your Clippers,
and first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Highland. Plumlee in the high post. Over Morris. Plumlee, no luck. Wizards trailed by 4. Back to Beal. .112 left in the first. Out to Kuzma. 5 to shoot. The shot from the low post is good.
He's got a lean frame, but Kyle Kuzma proving he's unafraid of a little bit of contact inside.
Here's Mann. And the layup's good off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The Wizards working the ball around now. Outside, Beal. Back to Kuzma. Plumlee with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 4. Pass to Powell. Here's Highland. No points in the game yet for him. Now Plumlee. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Yeah, Porzingis, because he's a scoring threat, that's going to open up opportunities for him to find his teammates.
And the last second attempt does not go in for him. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Clippers.
10. Your Clippers.
Welcome back, everyone. We hope everyone is enjoying their Cinco de Mayo as we get back into NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. And over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
Yeah.
Out to Porzingis. It's tipped. Stolen by George. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button. We saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. The fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, die-hard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. The Clippers grab the miss. For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. He signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry. And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Pass to Leonard. And here is Zubac. Defended by Gibson. Wizards trailed by 3. Wright with it. Now here's Kispert. He's covered by Leonard. And here's Nunn. And it's Kispert in the corner. Leonard with the steal. Outside for George. Outside Leonard. And Gibson sends it down.
Boy, Gibson's so good at timing these rejections. Twice on the pipes from Taj.
Westbrook surveying the D. And evaluating defenders goes well beyond blocks and steals. So, Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and that teams are looking for?
Activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness? So many things go into quality defense.
And so Nunn nails both of them.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Outside for George. Pass to Highland. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Outside for George. Hits the three-point bomb. George has got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers.
Well, no hesitation. A full arsenal on display here. Catch and shoot, rise and fire. Yes, Paul George.
Over to the wing. Here's Kispert. Guarded by Powell. Puts up a 3. Plumlee with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Covington with the bucket.
Really good job by Covington to get good position and finish.
Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George would ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
Nunn wide open. And again, Washington no good. .41 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Highland. It's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
I like the face of his hand.
And here's Gordon. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Knock it down.
Man.
Slow.
Trains the three-pointer. And the Clippers lead by 14.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been trippers.
Beal gets a wide open look. Gafford. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Good shot, man.
Again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Turn me up.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts.
Yeah, going quick. Yep. So all I do, make them cook before half. Boy got the Hawks.
Buenos dias and welcome. 2K Sports presents Cinco de Mayo NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. A contest between conferences. Atlanta, where the Hawks take to their home floor. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team. Home court advantage played a part in last year's season series. Each team took their home game in a 1-1 split.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Win one, lose one. This might be the case again for both teams this coming season.
Now the Clippers with it.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Now here's
Westbrook. Good shot.
He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game.
Be careful when Westbrook is knocking down those consistently. Watch out, because that means there's nothing he can't do.
And it's good, 2 points. And the West, we know, is very difficult. But, Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
Here's Murray after the basket by Los Angeles. Down low. The kick out to Young. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
And that one's good, George.
This speaks to Westbrook's high level of awareness. Understands when one of his guys is wide open.
Here's Capella. The shake. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
On the wing, Morris. Clippers moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Here, perfect 3 for 3 to start.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
And so many teams with an eye on the playoffs now, Smitty. And for the teams that aren't going to make the postseason, what's the focus now? What is their purpose?
I think the focus now, Kevin, is still to develop, still create good habits. And this is a final audition for a role for next season for a lot of guys.
Stolen by Collins. The layup off target.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
He gets it in there.
Look at the handles by Kawhi Leonard. He has worked on that part of his game. He has his defender on skates.
And now, first timeout call here for the Hawks. Over the last couple seasons, Paul George has shown growth as a playmaker.
He has, Kevin. He's got much better at reading the defense and looking for the best shot available, whether it comes from him or a teammate. It shows in his assist numbers.
Both teams will make substitutions. 151 left in the first. Young takes his time. And the call on the shot sends us into the line. And the way Young GA is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Now here's Plumlee. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Here's Powell. Another shot.
Look at Norman keeping his composure, not letting the foul stop him from taking the shot.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Smitty, you can tell Norman Powell has worked very hard at his game.
You know, he just wants to excel at whatever assignment he's given. Kevin, he once said, I've been in every single role on a team, from bench guy to starter, so he knows how to give you value anywhere on the floor.
Rocket 6. Young. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
Shot, man.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Oh, great ball movement there.
To the middle. Now, here's Okongwu. Tries again. And the bucket is good.
No.
3-point play chance here for him.
Who is that?
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
Smitty, you got to love how the big man Okongwu is developing.
Kevin, especially from a defensive perspective, he defends the rim with confidence. And I also like his shot selection. Good ball handler and passer. Bogdanovich is very effective in the pick and roll.
Pass to Batum. Here's Highland. Plumlee with it. Over Okongwu. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Clippers shoot their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. He's off on the first.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
A wide open look here for Okongwu. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right.
Please give a big round of applause.
Crowd Welcome back, everyone. We hope everyone is enjoying their Cinco de Mayo as we get back into NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Capella with it. Last game he had 10 points. Murray outside. Kicks it out to Collins. Nope. Misses the three. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
Team first.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Pass to George.
Marcus Morris Sr.
Over Griffin. The shot by George.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Here's George. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. The kick out to Westbrook. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. The shot by George, wide open. Shot loose. The Hawks trailed by 4. Hunter on the wing. Pass to Collins. Stolen by Westbrook. Here's George. Count it. Good.
Assist from
George has got his second basket of the night. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Back to Griffin. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. And the shot goes in. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. You know, I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality. Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Pass to Capella. Leonard with the steal. Outside Westbrook. And the Clippers. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with options to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Try and match that energy.
Both teams changing it up here. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Batum. Here's Highland. Defended by Young. That shot off the mark. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
Hard to keep the consistency going, which I guess is the very definition of consistency. Keep it going.
And here's Bogdanovich for three. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. Now here's Powell. He had 27 points last game. Here's Highland. And he banks in the lane. And now it's a 10-point Clipper lead.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Okongwu's shot is good.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
Pass to Batum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mann. Offline with his three. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the... So far, halfway through the game. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. On the wing, George. Young with the steal. Now Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Murray's got 5.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
George, no good.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Guys, no question, Trae Young is one of the most exciting players right now in the entire league.
Kevin, everything is within range for him. A great passer and shooter in his own right. Young can take over a game any given night.
Clippers leading by 6. Leonard attacking. The kick out to Westbrook. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And it's 9 points for Russell Westbrook.
We know he prefers to shoot off the pull-up, but Westbrook showing he's capable in the catch-and-shoot situation.
Slow, man.
Here's Leonard. Outside for George. Looking to get back on track here.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one drops.
You know, no one produces like Paul George does. He elevates your team's abilities in any situation. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Zubac picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Team first.
And so it's Atlanta with it. It's a 10-point game. Leonard brings the double team. And the rejection by Zubac. Shot clock at 3. And here's Collins from outside. Eric Gordon with the rebound.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
Outside Leonard. And What a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Gordon with no one around. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Here's Hunter. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Hunter's got his second bucket.
Superb communication between Hunter and his teammates. They set him up so well.
And here's Morris for three. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Murray with the ball. Out to the right wing. Plays it up and banks it in. Now just a 4-point Clipper lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
With the drive. Pass to Hunter. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
It's teacher time. Let's get loud. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Hawks youth dance team.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Let's hear it for your ATL dance.
Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And here is Murray. 7 points in the game. Basket counts.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Leonard. To the paint. Here's Morris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
Shooting penalty.
That's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line.
Murray outside. Here's Okongwu. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Leonard. And it's sent back by Okongwu. In the corner, Murray with it. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Bay. Left side, Leonard. Six on the shot clock. Atlanta with the rebound. And it's Murray penetrating. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
That one drops. He ties it up.
I love how DeJounte Murray plays with reckless abandon. He is fearless with his body, and that can often give him an edge against the deep.
Takes it out to Leonard. And they get it back. Second shot opportunity.
Mason Plumlee.
Good work there as it goes. And the Clippers lead by 2. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Clippers lead by 2. And we'll have the start.
Clippers 32.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. To the inside. It's tipped. Plumlee with the steal. Powell with it. Now guarded by Murray. Here's Highland. Back to Powell. That's tipped. And stolen by Okongwu. To the left wing. Young outside. Into the lane. Yes, that goes in. Young's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working on getting inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Highland. Missed inside. And it's the Hawks' ball here in the fourth quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Young with the ball. Pass to Okongwu. The kick out to Young. Rocket 2 for 3. Murray. Young outside. Powell with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Uses the glass to finish the lane. And the Clippers lead by 2. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. And it's Murray with the jam.
This is what Murray gives you. Length and speed at both ends. That's a terrific play.
And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Hunter on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Young outside. In the corner, it's Hunter. Here's Capella. Count it, and the foul. They get Russell Westbrook.
A proven veteran, Capella doesn't get nervous about taking big-time shots for his squad.
First team foul.
And the free throw, no good. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And here's Leonard from 3. No good on the shot. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Now, here is Young. A miss that time would have put him up. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And it's sent back by George. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
How big is that? Or should I say, how big might that become? Just a brutal mistake.
Here's Atlanta now. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Inside, Capella. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Capella's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks. Outside for George. Outside Leonard. And come on. 3-second violation.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
Young outside. Down low. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
And it's Leonard missing. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. The lead is 2. The tray. The kick out to Young. Young is double. Right side, Collins. Clock is at 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Didn't get the shot off in time. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Outside Leonard. Pass to Westbrook. 4 on the shot clock. Takes it out to Leonard. Oh, what a huge basket to tie the game.
Trying to ice this one. Kawhi showing his evolution as a closer.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout.
All right, fans, look who it is. We need to make some noise for your ATL dancers. Substitution. Robert Covington.
Young, right side. Capella. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll be back shortly live from... And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here are the Clippers now. To the middle. Here's Morris. That ball. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
Assisted.
Morris got the first basket here in overtime for the Clippers. The Hawks trailing. Young outside. In the corner. Bay with it. The kick out to Young. On the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Bay, no good. Here's the Clippers.
Hawks down.
They've led by as much as 10. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Westbrook.
Turn up Westbrook.
By Westbrook.
Delivering when it matters the most. These are the moments Russ lives for. He wants to be the guy taking the big shots.
2 minutes remaining overtime.
We're just over a minute into overtime here.
Come on now.
Bogdanovich looking around. Back to Bay. From downtown. It's hauled in by Zubac.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Leonard with the bucket.
What poise from Leonard on the catch and shoot. He gets the ball and calmly sinks the shot.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They trail by 6. 25 left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far. Young outside. Right side, Collins. Paxton coming off the assist from Young.
Not afraid of the moment. Collins takes pride in making important shots.
Los Angeles leading by 4. To Zubac. Now Leonard. Back to Zubac. Shot clock at 5. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. That one off the back iron and out.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Young outside. Collins in the post. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments. Tremendous confidence in himself. Russ able to get space and knock down a big one.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're down by 4. 29 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing.
It's time to get up and get loud.
Young outside. Driving to the basket. Good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Incredible. Often the smallest guy on the floor, Young consistently comes up with the biggest plays.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation. They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
They probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And that's going to do it.